today I'm finally showing you how I get my super curly hair without using any heat. I'm going to be using these foam rollers that look like this. I got mine on eBay for just a few dollars. They're very, very inexpensive, and you can also find them at the drugstore by brands like Conair. So if you're interested and you want to see how I got this hair, just keep on watching. Okay, so before we begin with the rollers, just make sure you comb through your hair so there aren't any knots. And then the first step is to section off your hair into two parts, and you can tie up the upper half for now with like a little scrunchie. And I think sectioning off your hair this way just makes the whole rolling process easier. And now you want to grab a smaller section of hair about that thick, and now we can begin to roll in the rollers in our hair. And here is a close-up of what the rollers look like for those of you who aren't familiar with these. So I start about midway down the hair and wrap the hair around the roller going away from my face, so facing outwards. Then I just roll it all the way up and bend the roller to fasten it in place. And I repeat the same technique throughout all my hair. So I first take a small section of hair, roll it around the rod, and then fasten it up top. And I always like curling my hair in an outward direction because it really keeps the hair out of my face, and then later when you brush through it, it flows really nicely together. So I've put this part on fast forward. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this part, and I will be back soon. Alright, so now I'm almost done putting the rollers in, and I have 10 in total, and sectioning off my hair this way just makes them fit perfectly, so I really recommend doing it this way. And now I'm just taking some water and spraying it onto my hair just to dampen it a little so that it can mold better to the curly shape when it dries. Okay, so now it's the next day. I've just woken up, done my makeup. I'm taking off my scarf, and I'm going to take out all the rollers. And as you can see, the curls are super, super tight, but don't worry, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna brush it out later and make it all nice and flowy. Okay, so now moving on to styling, which is very important with this hairstyle, otherwise we'd look crazy. So this tends to happen sometimes, it sucks, but no worries, we're just going to take a curling wand and fix the ends. And feel free to do this anywhere where the hair just didn't curl properly. And now I'm shaking up my hair, just separating all those tight curls and giving the hair some movement and lots of volume. And then I'm using a paddle brush, and I'm gently brushing through my hair, but you could also use a wide tooth comb at this point, which is a little bit better for your hair, and you'll see me doing that in just a second. And now I'm taking some mousse specifically for curly hair and applying a little bit of that to the hair, just sort of scrunching it upwards to tame down the frizz and to define the curl. Okay, now you can go ahead and create a parting. I personally like side partings with curly hair. I just think they look the most beautiful. And then I took a few drops of Moroccan oil into the palm of my hand and applied it to the hair, which is why it looks so shiny and even more defined. And then lastly, with a wide tooth comb, I'm just combing through the ends to make it look a little bit more polished. Now this part is totally optional, but I do think it looks really nice. You can pull back a section of hair to one side to accentuate your neck a little bit or show off your cheekbones. Or you can go ahead and add a little flower just to make it look a little bit more girly. It's completely up to you, but I decided to leave it just as it is. And here is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed that, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!